Hasn't had to do much.
So start of the final term, Thomson 11-13-79, 6 points in front of North Geelong 11-7-73. It'll be Dean Oakley to start the final term in the ruck, and he gets it down, but straight to Rory Priddle. Torpedo punt from the middle towards the 50-metre line. McTaggart goes up. That's Matt McTaggart. Flack comes out at pace. Tries to get the handball away. Peacock right next to him. Steps over the top of him. Matt McTaggart to Will. That's his brother. Gets it over the top towards Atchison, who leads Hearn in the race to the football. Pretty close to the boundary line. They see it over right in front of our commentary box, in between wing and half forward.
Great leadership there, Russell Hearn there. Even tackled the handball.
So the boundary throw in, Rathje stands there, gets it down towards Will McTaggart, little toe poke, and the second toe poke towards Mervyn, wants the boundary line, and it will be a boundary throw in. Rory Priddle appealing in front of us for deliberate. I've seen worse than that not paid today, so I don't think that was going to get paid. Atchison in the ruck against Rathje. Rathje gets it down over the back, but it's all Thomson. Gardner runs away across the half-back. Burns comes at him. That's Mark Burns. Gives it away quickly to Flakemore. Handball was okay towards Will McTaggart. Goes with the right boot out wide, looking for Luke Forbes on a long lead. Coming out with him, Friars. Forbes in front. Wants to wheel around on that left boot. Does so. Back towards half forward was good. Nick Maharis takes the mark. Daryl Jones comes across quickly to stand the mark. The lead on from brother Troy Maharis. He goes in that direction now. He goes out, uses the body against Gibbs, can't take the mark off hands. David Gibbs is there. Kick off the ground was good. Russell Hearn at half back by himself, and he can pick it up and go. He's got Priddle on centre wing. Goes in that direction. Might be too far for him. Gardner couldn't take the mark off hands. Now it's a push between two of them. Gardner leads in the race of the football. Tried to work Priddle around it. Priddle got in front once again. Played for the footy. Oh, it's great play in front of it. So kick off the ground by Priddle was fantastic. Rathje comes out. Osekas was held onto. He tries to create a path for Rathje. Can he pick it up now? Yes, he can. Handball goes towards Mark Burns. He's pushed in the back. No free kick. Play on the call. Burns' second effort was fantastic. Flack wants to wheel around. Loses 25 metres towards Daryl Jones in the middle, but it sits for him okay. Sydney runs through the middle. Goes with the right foot. Kick long towards that man again. Oh, he falls over just at the crucial stage. Rathje hold. And it's against Savali Armstrong. And it's going to Paul Osekas. And advantage has been paid. Adam Walsh runs in. Kicks the goal. So scores level again. 12-7-79 North Geelong. Thomson 11-13-79. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard.
Fantastic umpire.
2.5 minutes played. You have got to be joking.
Yeah. Well, don't abuse me for nicking off at three-quarter time, mate. I had to match his dollars.
The free kick was okay, just the advantage.
What about in front of our broadcast? One-on-one. Gardner. Sensational football. And goodness gracious, you pay your interest money just to watch that. So with the umpire back in the middle, 3 minutes gone, final quarter. As Robertson going to do battle again with Oakley. The ball goes up. Up go the ruckman. Oakley gets a tap down. Priddle's starting to root it pretty well. He's ridden into the ground by Gardner. The ball falls clear. Pretty strong tackle there by Daryl Jones. No whistle on the play until the umpire finally comes in and does blow the whistle and says, I'll have it. And we'll have a secondary ball up in the middle. So all the players now come into the square as the umpire puts the footy in the air again. Robertson against Oakley, comes down to Priddle. Lockwood there to support him. He's put to ground, picked up by Zitko, tries to get a left foot to the footy, but it's smothered by the Thomson team. Friars comes back. Zitko finally, long kick along the ground, back onto the centre wing. Elzinger runs onto the footy. Well, who's that? Rowe pushes the ball out. Well done. Lockwood, a handball to Gibbs. Back to Lockwood. Here goes North Geelong again. Lockwood long kick into the full forward. Oh, up high there were the Thomson players. It's Welsh. Can he be the hero? He's picked it up and he's had a pot shot from 25 out. And he's kicked his second in the last quarter to give North Geelong the lead. North Geelong 13-7-85. Now lead Thomson 11-13-79. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 4 minutes final quarter.
Stop giving the thumbs up to blokes, will you? Unbelievable.
Oh.
Cal, what are you going to do?
The fastest man in Geelong.
He's going to get out the centre.
The quickest man with a cricket ball.
No. I'm in the box. He's outside. Don't worry about him. Cal?
He's got to get it out of the centre.
Oh, gee.
Gee whiz.
Out of the centre and straight
we want to get it out of the centre
middle.
going North Geelong's way. That's way to go.
Back in the middle, Robertson up against Oakley. Oakley gets it down again, but straight to Rory Priddle. Read the last three. Right foot kick towards half forward. Armstrong uses the body again. Spud this time takes the mark over the top of Osekas at half back. Tries to, we'll try and clear the play now for Thomson. Nick Maharis gives him a lead from the middle. He goes in that direction now, but Russell Hearn stands his ground, and Hearn can't take the mark. Too high, said the umpire.
Took him a long time to blow
Did.
the whistle.
You are unbelievable.
And it will be Russell Hearn with a push in the back on centre wing for the Magpies. And and 50, Greg Mervyn.
No, I don't know. It might have been Nick Maheris, I think.
Well, Russell Hearn's got it, and we'll have it at just inside 50 for North Geelong.
It's the same umpire that didn't give the free kick in front of us, so I don't know what the interpretation was, to be quite candid.
Geez, he's giving Nick Maharis a bit of a stare down, isn't he?
So it'll be Russell Hearn with the football at 50. Adam Walsh gives him a lead. He's got Ratchie in the square. He goes now long towards Ratchie. Up against a couple. Michael Rowe from the side as well. Off hands, Ratchie better. Oh, kick from mid-air. And he's put it through for one behind. 6 goals to his personal tally. Could be a good behind for North Geelong. They go to 13-8-86. They lead. Thomson 11-13-79. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes played.
I've got to say, Kel, the momentum since half-time really has been North Geelong.
Just sprung around. They've been doing the hard stuff and doing those little 1%ers and just putting the pressure right on all the time.
So Armstrong, the short chip into Will McTaggart, has taken the mark 15 metres from defensive goal. Sees Timmy Gardner at centre half back. Well, the umpire has paid the mark. Handball quickly to Aitchison. Away goes Aitchison for Thomson. Kicks towards half forward. Forbes tried to get his opponent out. Finally, Bradley picks the ball up. Kicks to full forward for Thomson. But great work, Weiss. Handball to Zitko. Zitko, a little chip pass looking for Lockwood, but coming through there is Greg Mervyn. Can't control the footy. He's 2 against 1 as Russell Hearn picks it up. Handball back to Zitko. Now North the chance. The lead is on centre wing from Priddle. A well-weighted kick from Zitko. Priddle takes the mark on his chest. Plays on quickly, looking for Rathje on half forward. Runs onto the footy. Can he keep it in? He can't, unfortunately. And a good passage of play from defence to attack for North Geelong. Sees the ball out of bounds. 25 metres from the behind post in the attacking area for North. North appear to be running on, certainly in this last quarter. They've hit the front. They're 7 points in. 7.5 minutes into the quarter. Umpire puts the ball in again. Ball comes to Burns tackles strongly, and the central umpire will take the ball 35 metres from goal and put it in the air again. Deep in the attacking area for North Geelong. Asikas doing the ruck work against Armstrong. Gets a tap down only as far there as Gardner. Now it stacks on the mill, and having only moved the ball 5 to 6 metres, the field umpire will again put it in the air. So umpire now has the ball. Asikas perhaps to do the ruck work once again for North Geelong. Rathje in there also. Ball tapped forward over the head there of McTaggart. Welsh is holding on to Rowan. Handball comes clear. Finally Aitchison picks the footy up. Goes wide to centre wing. Looking for Menzies. Oh, good strong body work.
Oh, that's a highlight.
So Zitko chips the ball forward to Rory Priddle. And Priddle takes the mark. Goes back to the lead of Flack at centre half forward. I tell you what, he attacks the footy strongly. Grabs it, turns, hooks it on the right foot, goes back to Russell Hearn, can't take the mark. Fanny runs onto it. Oh, desperation there from Hearn once again. Gets the handball clear to Gibbs. David Gibbs on the left goes goalwards and misses just. So a behind to Gibbs and to North Geelong. 13-9-87. They lead. Thomson 11-13-79. Thomson yet to score in the final quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard, 9 minutes final quarter.
So Barley Armstrong from fullback for Thomson. He's got Oakley and Peacock long, but Rathje's there as well. He's got Mervyn short. Oh, he thought about going there. Oh, he's still thinking about going there. Now he goes towards Stein, straight up the ground. Oh, drops the mark just in front of his face. Needs some support. Had some. Oakley. Handball, though, was chopped off by Priddle. And a second tackle by Priddle was good. Kick off the ground by McTaggart. Coming through the middle, those Seekers. They got the numbers in front of the ball. Handball to Flack. Finish it off. He's pretty good on the left. And he is this time too. And he's kicked his first for the day. And that is the 14th for North Geelong, and they go to 14-9-93. They lead Thomson 11-13-79. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes played.
Holy hell. The wood oven pizza place will get a thumping tonight from Dick Philpott.
not to mention the bar before that.
Kel, the desperation, just the edge has gone off Thomson, hasn't it?
It has, and North Geelong, just as we said before, just wanting the ball more, and as we said earlier, one of the sides won't be here again next week, and at this stage it looks like it's definitely going to be Thomson because North Geelong have got all the momentum.
Kel, I reckon it's the middle of the ground. Like they're picking the ball off Oakley.
Bradley's in the ruck against Robertson. He gets it down. Gardner's in the middle as well. Tries to break free. Handball didn't go to where it was supposed to. Mitchell on the ground. He's over the top of it as well. Atchison handball to Will McTaggart to Fanning. He can go with the right boot. Short little kick towards Troy Maharis. He's got Mervyn in support. Drop the footy. Play on the call. Hearn in there fighting hard. Loses the football. Mervyn. Also in there again. Rusty Hearn goes in. And again Gibbs as well. As Seekers falls towards Fanning. Oh, Hearn dives in again. Russell Hearn leading from the front. The coach.
Sensational stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic play by Russell Hearn.
They were things, Eric, that they just weren't doing in that first quarter, North Geelong, were they? They were standing back and waiting for
Probably only get about 8.5 for that dive.
Robertson and Bradley both get a hand to it. Through the middle, Fanning also in there fighting hard as Troy Maharis.
Oh,
Just as Priddle got a kick away,
what's he going to pay there?
It's going to pay held to him. Going to be a ball up. So the umpire on centre wing.
The players asked the umpire what it was for and he doesn't say anything.
So it'll be a ball up.
Can't speak English.
Oh, Robertson, Bradley. Oh, I'm not touching that one. Goes through Daniel Gibbs diving on the top of it as well. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Kel.
This is now to North's advantage, Pete, isn't it? Blocking it up.
Yes.
Even though it's 11 and a half minutes gone, they've got to get 3 goals, don't they?
I think you'd really be busting your butt to try and get that the next goal. If North can get the next goal, it'll really dent the confidence of Tommy Tigers.
Ball up on centre wing. Rathje with a big thump away towards Burns and Matt McTaggart. McTaggart, he had it and lost it, so Ali Armstrong taps it towards the safety of the boundary line. And he sees it over. He and Mark Burns for a throw in. Just next to our commentary box on half forward flank, North Geelong into attack, kicking to the southern end. So boundary umpire throws it in. Rathje goes up, gets it down to the side. Mervyn to Matt McTaggart. Right foot kick towards the middle of the ground. Robertson. Bradley comes in, taps it on intelligently towards Oakley. Coming through Weiss. Handball was okay to McCarthy. Under pressure, left foot kicks okay to David Gibbs. Luck's a fortune. When luck's going your way, it's going all right. Priddle out wide, goes towards him, doesn't sit for him, comes through. Atchison does well, needs some support though. David Gibbs is there, has it, gets away from a couple, runs free with a right boot, goes long the lead on. Adam Walsh is there against Rowan, also in there. Peacock, handball towards Will McTaggart. Good pick up on the half volley, gives it to Sabali Armstrong. Not much to kick to once the safety of the boundary line and finds it at half back.
Gee, they've really got to make every post to win here, North. Like a couple of little shoddy passes there have let them down. Could have really driven a nail in.
Ball thrown in. Half forward flank. Burns picks it up, put the ground without the footy. Cox on the ball now for Thomson. The ball comes clear. Asekas, handball over to Rathje. If he can stand up, he can't. Picks it up. Handball to Welsh. Welsh, a long handball back to Lockwood. Good play. Eludes the tackle. Well, he perhaps had to kick it to the head of the goal square, but when you look down there, the only players at the head of the goal square were Thomson. Unfortunately, had a pot shot out of bounds on the full. Missed by a fair margin, unfortunately, and got his hands on his head. A bit disappointed with his efforts. He got round the tackler, but unfortunately didn't kick the footy too well. Perhaps it's a little slippery. Give him some concession as the ball now comes back. Umpire explaining a few of the rules there to Simon Flack. As Sabali Armstrong takes the ensuing free kick, looking for movement further upfield from his Thomson teammates. Now goes long towards the Social Club. In good position. Well, Jones pushes Nick Maharis in the back, fairly not well disguised, should I say. And Nick Maharis on half-back flank for Thomson takes the ensuing free kick. Decides also to go long, kicks toward the wing. The player that's got back there is Darryl Jones, almost takes the mark, but Bradley coming from behind pushes the ball forward, and it's over the boundary line and out centre wing, just to the side of our broadcast position. The ball comes back in. Robertson and Cox. Ball comes down, picked up by Lockwood, looking for a handball clear of the pack. Tackled high, gets the ball to Zitko. Zitko shepherds there for Priddle. Priddle happy to take the ball to the boundary as, well, they keep it in, Thomson. They do well. Picked up by Will McTaggart. Over to Menzies. Menzies on the left foot, goes forward for Thomson. Good use of the body there by Luke Forbes. Gets his opponent out of the way. Now it's over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will take control of the footy. Central umpire making no decision there. 15 minutes final quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard 14-9 North. They lead Thomson 11-13.
Boundary throw in. Cox in front. From the side, Robertson falls to front of the pack. Troy Maharis couldn't take it with him. Now slipped out to McCarthy. Short little kick around the corner. Zitko coming at it. Fanning as well. Meets him. Zitko. Oh, that goes towards the boundary line as well. They haven't paid it all day. Deliberate. They're not going to pay it now.
Surely.
So on half forward for Thomson. It'll be a boundary throw in.
Pete, probably to North's advantage now. Cox on the ball. He's probably not as mobile as a couple of the younger guys.
Well, that's true. That probably plays into North's hands. It gives Robertson a bit of a chance to keep up.
Gibbs from the ruck contest goes towards Lockwood, uses the body beautifully against Mervyn and runs away, takes a bounce on centre wing and backs himself, takes bounce number 2, got 30 metres to go. He keeps going all the way, the lead on from Flack, he goes in that direction. Terrible kick though, and Rod Peacock takes the mark, plays on, gets the kick away to a wide open space. Savali Armstrong on centre wing, it'll sit for him and he can turn around. Has he got a lead? John Mitchell gives him a lead, also Gardner. He takes the mark in the middle. He's got Savali Armstrong running past, he gives it back to him. He's on his left foot though. He goes with the left boot wide towards Troy Maharis, has to go up at off hands. It's North Geelong with the numbers. Priddle gives Zitko a shepherd and he runs away, takes one bounce, goes with the right boot long towards Lockwood over the top of Mervyn. And Lockwood does well, the little man, but crawling after the ball. Mervyn goes towards the boundary line, doesn't meet it. Osaka so sees it over for a throw in. Pete.
I think they could be a little bit more aggressive at the ball, I think. A couple of them are making wrong decisions. Too defensive.
16 and a half minutes played. Boundary throwing. Cox comes down to the ruck work against Rathje. Rathje from the side. Gets it away. McTaggart comes at it. Leaves it behind though. David Gibbs. He's tried to get it away. Andrew Atchison back to McTaggart. Handball to brother Will. He can get it towards Gardner, but he elects to take Priddle on and run away at half back. Goes a little right foot kick towards Dale Menzies on a lead. He takes the mark. Wants to play on. Runs through the middle, goes to the right boot long to a vacant centre half forward position. Forbes to come out, Bradley to come out it also. Forbes gets it and breaks through a couple. Get handball it to John Mitchell, does. 30 metres and closing. And he goes to Bradley in the goal square. Bradley turns around, kicks the goal. So his second and the 12th for Thomson. They go to 12-13-85. They trail North Geelong 14-9-93 on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 17.5 minutes played.
Well, Cal, that's breathed a bit of life into the final quarter. Only 9 points, 17.5 minutes.
Just when it looked like it was slipping away, Eric, and yeah, they've still got a slight stiff there, Thomson.
It's going against your defensive plan too, Peter, isn't it? That you said to just attack.
They've got to attack the ball and be aggressive.
Well, poor kick from Lockwood here, probably.
Corey did let himself down. There's not many people that can run and bounce the ball 3 times and then deliver it well, though.
In the middle, up goes Robertson, gets the tap down, gets a second tap also. Coming in there hard was Oakley, can't pick it up, goes to Mervyn on the left foot to centre half forward for Thomson. At the back, McCarthy can't take the mark. Thomson through Maharis, get the footy out, but gee, North are desperate. Jones now, can he bet the... Yeah.
Oh, he was going to pay one.
The football, it's the same fella that did it before. The ball had come out. And that's what Daryl Jones has explained to the umpire. Menzies plays on quickly, goes to full forward. Picked up there in defence by McCarthy, kicks it wide. Picking the football up is Greg Mervyn. Mervyn eludes an opponent, goes towards the full forward position for Thomson. Defensive work by North Geelong there. Forbes can't reach it, kicked off the ground by Elzinger. In good position is Zitko. Can he pick it up? He can't. He's under pressure. Picked up by Savali Armstrong. He kicks it forward to the forward pocket to the lead of Forbes. And Forbes of Thomson has taken the mark in almost an identical position to which Jason Rathje has already kicked 2 goals in the game from out there. Luke Forbes also a left footer. And can he bring Thomson back into it? Moves in, runs around the man the mark, kicks it long towards full forward. And I think it must be the left footer's pocket because it is a goal. The game's on. 13 goals, 13. It's 99. Thomson, 91. They trail North Geelong 14-9-93. 20 minutes gone, final quarter on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
I'm surprised. I'm
Kel?
surprised. I did really think the legs had gone, Thomson. I thought North Geelong would run out with this.
Back in the middle, Gardner tried to get away. Cox on hands and knees. Ratchie fighting against it. Priddle as well. Held in. Loses the football. Second effort in there. Corey Lockwood breaks free. Handball was good to Burns. On the up goes with a right foot kick towards Armstrong. And Osekas Armstrong uses the body. Oh, great mark. Savali Armstrong at defensive 50. Played for 50 and didn't get it. So, Savali Armstrong now. Nick Maharis gives him a lead. He goes in that direction, up against Daryl Jones. They lock arms, it's over the back. Falls in towards Fanning, got one high. And the umpire will give him the free kick on centre wing. So momentum just swung a little bit towards Thomson here. They're 2 points down, 14-9 to 13-13. Now, the lead's on. He handballs it to Gardner. Next to him, who runs away, goes to the right boot. Long to centre half forward, Bradley. Up also off hands, goes towards Nick Maharis and also Will McTaggart. Great play by Rowe to keep it in there at centre half back for North Geelong. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Oh, you'd have your heart in your mouth as an umpire.
He's played a couple, hasn't he?
Oh, yes.
And so he'll ball it up. Daryl Cox down there.
I'm not saying a word. I'm in enough trouble now.
Cox and Robertson. Robertson gets it down, off hands. Cox ran through the middle, tried to create a path for his smaller players. Couldn't do so effectively, and we'll have another bounce.
Final score, Melbourne 16-18, Fremantle 12-7.
So ball up, centre half forward for Thomson, attacking the northern end. 13-13-91, they're down by 2 points. North Geelong 14-9-93. Been playing 21 and a half minutes. Cox tried to get it down with a double hand. Through the middle, Priddle. And the umpire might have to come in and do it again. He lets play go for a while. And now he'll have to come in with the rugby scrum. The Storm would be happy with that one. So another ball up at centre half forward for the Tigers.
I told you what I did before I came here, didn't you? I was watching the Springboks and the All Blacks. That's what it looks like.
So look for the Tiggy Touchwood free kick possibly here after 3 bounces at centre half forward. Umpire throws it in the air. Cox, Robertson. In fact, Oakley goes up in the end. Through the middle, Bradley just shuffles it out. Oh, through the middle, Lockwood, great play. Gave it to McCarthy at centre half back. Tries to drill it towards Rathje in the middle. Does it sit for him? No, it doesn't. Atchison just got a hand in there. It was okay. Tried to get the kick away towards Gardner. Handball was going to come to Mervyn. Now it comes to Fanning. He gives it away to Matt McTaggart. Left foot kick towards Troy Maharis at half forward. Good punch away. Daniel Gibbs over the back. Brother David's there as well. He runs away and goes with a wobbly right foot kick into the middle. Burns tries to tap it on. Stein sits for him okay. Can he break free? Can. Handball to Fanning on centre wing. He got a bit of time. He goes towards Mervyn. Have to be good here. Rathje. Great mark. Jason Rathje on centre wing. And robbed it. Stole it from him. Now Jason Rathje has got the football. Just slowing things down. Not much to kick to. He wants to go long to Hearn against Fanning. It falls short. Torpedo punt. Hearn got a hand to it. Then his second effort was good. Comes in. Goes to the right foot kick. Vacant half forward flank. Going up towards Flack and also Peacock. Walsh comes in. Coming over the top, Peacock. Oh, dived on by Flack. Did well. Held it in. The umpire will pay holding the ball again. And it will be a free kick to Simon Flack. He wants to switch play. He goes across centre half forward towards Rowe. And also Priddle. Rowe takes the mark at centre half forward. And just outside 50. So Michael Rowe, who hasn't kicked a goal to date. It's too far out to score.
Now 17 years.
17 years they've lost. Amo's lost.
10-8 to 6-14.
Short little kick to Corey Lockwood. Can run in. He does at 40 metres. Goes with the right boot. And he's missed one behind to Corey Lockwood.
Now they want to attack, Kel. They really want to attack North Geelong. They've got a man up and not let the ball out of that zone.
14-10-94 North Geelong. Thomson 13-13-91. 3 points the difference. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. Nearly 24 minutes played.
That's 3 points 2 days in a row as Savali Armstrong sees the lead from Peacock. Wide on half back flank and takes the mark. David Gibbs stands that mark as Peacock now chips it short. The lead is from Timmy Gardner. Takes the mark overhead. Plays on quickly. Chips it 5 metres to Will McTaggart. McTaggart takes on the tacklers and beats them. Runs a fair margin. Kicks it long towards centre half forward. In good position is Nick Maharis. Takes the mark. And umpires call play on. The handball went to Dale Menzies. He kicks it further forward. Coming in as Forbes. Can he pick it up? He does. Would you believe it's the same umpire?
I think he tripped over his other left foot.
You are ordinary.
So Luke Forbes, 30 metres out, directly in front, has been
Just
paid.
going to spoil a good game.
So Forbes now, and Daryl Jones has told the umpire what he thinks of it as he
No
strode
wonder.
past. And so Luke Forbes now, bread and butter for this young fella as he moves in. He's kicked it high, wide and handsome and straight over the goal umpire's head. That's his third, and that's the 14th for the Thomson side. 14-13. That's 100. That's 14-13 leads.
97. isn't it?
97.
Yeah.
Oh, something like
14-10-94 is the North Geelong side. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard 25 minutes into the final quarter.
So 3 points of difference in favour of Thomson now. Cal.
Oh, very lucky that one. Thank you very much. You're right, Peter. That's a bad decision at this time of the day.
Cox and Robertson in the middle. They both get a hand to it. Tapped on. Rafji in there. Can turn around. Handball to Elzinger. Still inside the centre square. Flack on a lead. Got a hand to it. Peacock against him. He drags it back in. Now Matt McTaggart there also as Seekers comes through. In the middle, Dean Oakley as well. Held to him.
Get
and
a
will be
life.
Problem is the umpire is at the other end of the ground that's been paying all those.
Ball up just inside, attacking 50 for North Geelong. Big pack around the ball. Look at everybody. Everybody streamed towards the ball now. Cox in the middle. Seekers in there as well. Atchison just holds it up. Well, that is a rugby scrum. That's a Springboks, all right. Another ball up at 50.
But it should be a penalty because once he goes to ground, he's got to release the ball. Hang on, wrong game. Wrong game. Sorry.
26 minutes played. Final term. 3 points of difference. Thomson 14-13. They lead North Geelong 14-10. We've got a blood rule. And it's going to be Andrew Atchison to come off the ground with the blood rule.
That's an anti-climax, isn't it? Blood rule at that point.
It is.
What do we have left, fellas? You reckon 2 or 3 minutes tops?
Well,
I'd
Yeah.
say this 4-0 forward will be it for North Geelong. They need to score a goal here to win the game, I would suggest. There's only 2 players forward of centre for the Thomson side.
And where are they?
And
In the goals.
and they're having a bit of a fight with one another as well. Forbes and Fry, the 2 young fellas.
former interleague teammates too. They love each other.
So Justin replaces Andrew Aitchison with the blood rule. And
Well, we'll see. Andrew Atchison was on Jason Rathje, so I think Nick Maharis has gone onto him. JJ to centre half forward. Ball up. 50. Robertson gets it down. Oh, Lockwood and Hearn. Got it. Short little kick towards Timmy Gardner. Breaks free. Goes with a right foot kick. Vacant centre wing position. Foot race. Rowe gets out there. Bradley as well. Bradley will get there first and it sits for him okay. All he has to do is kick it along the boundary. Forbes comes out and Fryers. It sits for Forbes. They both fall over. Great play, Chris Fryers, just to keep Luke Forbes on the defensive side of the football. And it will be a ball up. A ball in. Half forward flank. Outer side. Thomson into attack. We've been playing nearly 28 minutes in the final term. It's 3 points of difference. Thomson 14-13. They lead. North Geelong 14-10.
so boundary umpire on half forward flank for Thomson. Puts the ball in on the outer side. Up high there was Daniel Gibbs. Pushes the ball down the ground. Big pack of players over the footy. Umpire allows play to continue until he finally blows the whistle.
They're all waiting for the holding the ball call now.
Yes, they certainly are. As the umpire takes the footy. Big pack of players out there. They're all following the football now as the ball goes in the air. Comes down to ground. Timmy Gardner allows it to go through Troy Maharis. Ball. Oh, gee, they're really throwing themselves at it now as the umpire again has picked one out of the hat. And the last man in the pack is North Geelong, but the free kick has gone. Looks like to Will McTaggart. And it has. So he has the footy between wing and half forward, taking all the time in the
He
world.
put his socks up on centre wing.
The umpire doesn't bother blowing time off either. So just wasting time, Thomson. Now McTaggart just chips it short. The lead has come from Maharis, but over the top there is Daniel Gibbs. Punches the ball to the boundary, and I really think they need to be trying to get it back into the field of play because 29 minutes gone, final quarter. Thomson lead by 3 points. The ball comes in once again. Comes to ground. Picked up there by Russell Hearn for North Geelong. Back to the centre of the ground. Oh, great mark taken by Matt McTaggart. Runs clear. Kicks it long for Thomson to full forward once again. Luke Forbes can't take the mark. Gets the ball to ground to Bradley. Ball comes back to Forbes. Picked up there by Will McTaggart. I'll tell you what, that is the sealer. Magnificent effort, Will McTaggart. He's kicked the goal. And that could be the
That's
sealer.
a siren. Siren's gone.
So the goal to Will McTaggart is the score stand. Yes, they've waved the score. So final score here in the elimination final. Thomson 15-13, 103 have defeated North Geelong 14-10, 94.
In that final term, Thomson, they kicked 4 goals straight to North Geelong, who kicked 3 goals, 3 to goal kickers for the Tigers. 3 each to Troy Maharis and Luke Forbes, 2 each to Nick Maharis, Aaron Bradley and Dale Menzies, singles to Will McTaggart, Daryl Cox and Tim Gardner. While for North Geelong, 6 goals to Jason Ratchie, 2 each to Rory Priddle and Adam Walsh, and singles to Paul Osikas, Mark Burns, Paul Price and Simon Flack. But in the end, it was a 9-point win to Thomson, 15-13, 103, and North Geelong 14-10, 94. The Magpies out for season 2001. Thomson go on to play Werribee Centrals next Sunday in the first semi-final. We'll take a break.